Papasquatjon coming at you. I have inadvertently lined up at least two emo tracks today. I didn't know Nothing Nowhere did emo, and that's the video I did immediately preceding this one. And now I'm doing Guardin and 9TAILS with a song called Suffocate. Clearly going to be in the emo region of music. And this is labeled R&B and emo rap. My cat is jumping off my desk to get over to the cat tree. I love Guardin. I love 9TAILS. Guardin is Guardin, by the way. It's not Garden. And this is track number 3 on Guardin's album Lacuna, produced by Guardin. Features 9TAILS. It says this song is about an individual feeling lost and cold because of a breakup. Oh, I wouldn't have any experience with that. My girlfriend and I started doing this laugh where we go. Because it's very fake. And I just thought of that as I was laughing. Let's check this out. First off, I want to remind people to go to the video for ATL Smook's Get Even, which I've linked down below in the description of this video, and enter the number 35,000 in the comments of that video, because we have reached 35,000 subscribers. In fact, 35,267? Yeah, look at that. I was right. We'll update it and see if anybody's joined in the last 2 minutes. Hey, somebody did. That's crazy. Yes. We reached 35,000 subscribers, and I wanted to send out a little gift to somebody. So go to that video, Get Even by ATL Smook, and enter the number 35,000 in the comments, 35,000. I would appreciate it. I will get something sent out. I'm going to do the drawing this coming up Monday, the 24th of July, 2023. And there you go. Let's check out some Guardin. If you want to send me music to listen to, or join my Patreon, $2 a month minimum. It's really low. I'm funny. I'm a fucking hilarious guy. And you can send me stuff on CashApp and PayPal, especially if it's like a one-off. Just send me a couple bucks, and we'll call it good. And I'll add it to the list, and I'll get to it eventually. All right, let's go. Guardin, 9TAILS, Suffocate. That's what we're going to listen to. Like I said, track 3 on an album called Lacuna from Guardin. Came out in 2017. This is thanks to Chaz, who has sent in lots of music in the last few months, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, Chaz. Always good to hear some Guardin and some 9TAILS. Let's do it. 4 minutes, 46 seconds. I think this is a video, but I have lyrics. The start kind of sounds like bagpipes a little bit in the beginning there, and then it just does that kind of slightly glitchy, like slows down, hops around a little bit, skips. It's just so cool. I love that sort of thing.
I'm gonna find a way on my head. Structure is crucial or I will be dead. Never think about the present instead. I lay in bed dreaming about you again. You are my everything too. You bring the evergreen hue. Girl, what you do, it's up to you. But I hope that you know where we're at and how I feel. feel about you, feel about you. Make me suffocate me. Think lately about you, baby. Make me suffocate me. Think lately about you, baby. Make me suffocate me. There's no safety, you gon' save me. I don't wanna die alone. You give me hope and I hope that you know. Loving you, baby, is more than a road. I want forever until we're both cold. My heart took forever to fill it with cold. Now when I'm sad, it's like nobody knows. Like nobody knows, nobody cares. I threw the roach with the smoke in the air. You settled down with my hands in your hair. Sunsets here always burn like flares. Yeah, they burn like flares. Orange and you don't care. Eyes bounce off a phone screen glare. Pale red lipstick, sky blue hair. Baby, just look at me, please, I swear. You will receive everything you need. Wipe away tears when you're talking to me. I'll show you the life you don't think you see. Hate me, suffocate me. I've been looking for another love lately. Degrade me, mutilate me. I'm a monster when it comes to words, baby. Make me suffocate, suffocate me.
It's a weird one. Because the annotation on here says that this is a song about kind of dealing with stuff after a breakup, right? Like, let's go read exactly what it said. This song is about an individual feeling lost and cold because of a breakup. And if that's true, I guess I'll evaluate the song that way. But the thing that makes me think it's not true, it almost seems like this is somebody in a relationship trying to think their way through it, think their way out of it, figure out why they're in it. Like, you hate me, you suffocate me. I assume it's you, right? This other person that he's singing about. He's saying, hate me, suffocate me, thinking a lot about you lately, baby. And then he's saying this stuff, right? I mean, it could be somebody he's broken up with, but just for a minute, let's look at it as if it's somebody that he's currently with. I'm just so cloudy inside, digging so deep down, my wrists will divide. Sorry, I'm tired, I can't read. Sever the lever inside my mind. Love that little sever the lever thing. Am I alive? Questioning everything now. I'm gonna make it, but how? I'm rolling blunts in my room while the sun's going down. Till the sun's going down. Never ever coming down. Find a way in my head. Out of my head. Structure is crucial or I'm gonna be dead. Never think about the present. Instead I lay in my bed dreaming about you again. So that sounds like breakup stuff, right? But it could absolutely be like somebody could listen to this and be like, yeah, I feel this way about my significant other. They do seem to hate me. They do suffocate me. They aren't good to me. They make me question everything. But if it's a breakup song, like if it's somebody thinking about their now ex, who could be a very recent ex, could be somebody that they were just really hung up on or still in love with, it's a pretty powerful little track. For sure. For sure. Like, totally. Jesus Christ. Huh. Definitely reminds me of my ex-wife. It's always good. It's funny because I still am processing the fallout from that relationship and just like how she treated me, and the relationship, like complete disrespect for the relationship and for these vows that we made to each other. And it's strange because I have a hard time saying it was the right thing to do, because I really honestly don't think it was. I think she was just a weak, narcissistic person who couldn't deal with the fact that she was in like an actual relationship, and it took work. But I wouldn't be where I am now without it. And that seems like, I don't want it to seem like I'm giving her credit for me being where I am today, because I really don't give her credit. I'm where I am despite her fucked up treatment. And I would have been so much better off if she'd been like a fully complete human being capable of dealing with her own emotions and somebody else's emotions, and knowing how to extricate herself from a relationship she no longer wanted to be in without lying and cheating and, you know, being just an all-around piece of shit of a human being. And this is, I mean, that all comes up for me, that I'm kind of processing all that stuff, but this song is kind of talking about the same thing, but like super early days after a breakup. And I mean, I know from having read about and listened to his music and listened to some of the, or read some like pieces of information about him, that I know 9TAILS specifically has issues with dealing with people, some mental health issues in terms of like depression and things like that. And it so feels like this song and his writing on it, and Guardin's writing on it too, so feels like those early days after a really nasty breakup, that you're just like, I don't deserve to be happy. Clearly, the universe is trying to destroy me. I thought I had something that was good, and turns out no, it wasn't good, and I'm the last one to fucking know. And how do I deal with that? And basically the answer is, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to deal with it. I want to go get stoned or drunk in my case. And eventually you pass out of that stage, right? And you get to the point of like, oh yeah, wait a minute, I still have to live my fucking life. I can't just be a drain on everything and everyone around me. And hopefully there are still people who want to be around you after you've been a drain on them for so long. But it's a sad song. And it's very early days after a breakup. Like, I can probably say that pretty definitely. And it captures that feeling really well, that sort of like self-hatred. You just feel so fucking stupid and so used and so useless. Oh, it's a happy day. It's a happy, happy day. I hope everybody's having a great day today. I talk about the greatest things here. This was, again, another fantastic track. Chaz, thank you for sending it in. I really like emo. It's so funny because I would not have ever pegged myself as like a huge emo fan. Like, man, it's whiny. But I mean, sure, it's whiny. Whatever. Who fucking cares? Like, it's getting out emotions in a particular way about particular subjects. But God, sometimes their voices, the people who perform emo, they just get to this. I use the word often, anguish. Just this beautiful, painful feeling that they're able to get across in their voices, and this did it in a different way. They didn't quite get to that voice. They once or twice they kind of did, but really good, really great. I like this one a lot too. That's it for now. Papa Squat checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. I am moving tomorrow. I should have internet hooked up by sometime tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have my computer also set up tomorrow. The background behind me will have changed probably pretty significantly, and there you go. Wish me luck. It's gonna suck. I fucking hate moving. I do it all the time. I hate it. I've been in this apartment for 2 years. It's the longest I've been in an apartment for 7 years since my breakup. And I lived in that house for 8 years? Ugh, fuck. I hate change like this, the transition period. I just hate it. Okay, have a good night. I'll stop whining. That's it. Remember to go into the ATL Smook song Get Even, link down below. Enter the number 35,000. Doing the drawing this Monday. Have yourself a good night. Bye-bye.